Let's talk about Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. The book is mostly told through Henry Story, who is a patient in Sierra Leone who is essentially just waiting in a hospital bed for the treatment necessary to treat his tuberculosis, which, mind you, has already existed. It just hasn't reached him. And that gap right there is essentially what the entire book is about. It's not really a TB problem, it's a systems problem. And everything that's talked about in the book, from housing, poverty, zip code, social status, are things that are basically known as the social determinants of health, and they affect not only TB but so many other diseases. It's not really a TB problem, it's more of a systems problem. And it's something that affects a lot of vulnerable populations, and that's really what public health is trying to fight on the daily. This is by no means a super science heavy book. If you're looking for a deep dive into tuberculosis, the disease, the bacteria, and like going really heavy into that, then this is not the book to do that. However, the public health aspect of this book is what really made it stand out for me, and it's really what captured me. I actually used this as a starting point for a grad school paper that I was working on, and it led to such a good discussion. Definitely 5 stars for me. I think if you're interested in a lot of the problems that global health has in general and is trying to tackle, and problems that are even here in the US but are also worldwide, I think this is a great read to get a general perspective on how do social determinants of health really impact so many people, and how it's possible that a disease that has had a cure for so many years, there's still so many people that die from it because the system in place is not the best one. If you enjoyed this read or are looking for something a little bit similar in a way, I would highly recommend Tom's River. This one has the same energy, the same anger in a way. It just focuses a little bit more on environmental health, but it is still a very great read.